astronomically higher than in the West and really than anywhere else in the world. You send a Japanese 2-2er to the United States and they could top 8 a pretty solid tournament. So, like, sure, the U.S. has a very high concentration of the top talent, but everybody who shows up in Japan can show out. Here we go, Alice versus Hero, game number 1, Pokemon Stadium 2. No surprises there, and it's gonna be Bowser versus Chrom. So this is gonna be a bloodbath, no matter how you slice it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, and it looks like it is. That's right. It is Alice who's looking to get that first slice on the deck here in a very major way. You know, I like Bowser for a couple reasons. I mean, now obviously on paper you're thinking, okay, Chrom combo the hell out of Bowser and this will really hurt this big guy. But on the opposite end of that, Bowser has some combo potential too. A lot of linear approach and recover options, you know, from some of the rival characters. Speaking specifically mostly about Chrom, I'm thinking of like how command grab, how the throws work in conjunction with that, how long Bowser is at the ledge. I mean, you see right there being able to toss up tilt. He was a good distance away.
And Chrom just a little bit on the light side. You see it right there. Gonna have that flying slam come through. Next man off the board around the 125, 130 mark. And I just have to point out, by the way, since we've been talking so much about veteran players, Hero is sponsored by Captain Jack Esports, and that is the same Captain Jack of Melee Legends, one of the oldest school players in the game, one of the first breakout players from Japan, way back in like 04, 05, when people first started to discover the international scene. So I love that he's still involved with the Smash community in such a big way, starting his own team and sponsoring a bunch of players in Japan.
Man, listen, because that ain't easy to do right there. But I tell you what does look easy, and that's just F tilt right at the ledge. They're making that one look effortless. Alice.
Wow.
Struggling here in this game to 1 against the counter, but doesn't quite hit the same. Yeah, it doesn't hit the same, unfortunately. Sometimes you do it to yourself. Wow.
Yeah, that was super unfortunate. The counter activating a little bit late, and of course, being that each of the hits on Bowser's up B are so weak and Bowser's so heavy, pretty far from actually knocking him out there. So Alice, so many good moments in that set with Gak, but it just looks like he kind of got sapped of all of his energy, man. A 3 stock to open things up for Hero.
Yep. You know, Bowser, man, you know, we see a good amount of it, you know, just because of what we do online during the week, Max, but Bowser's still very dangerous. Now, I know, of course, it's matchup dependent. Bowser is at a generalized level of just danger, but some characters he can absolutely destroy. I don't know if Chrom is one of them throughout the whole part of the match, but there is a good point in the match where Bowser can really mix Chrom and Roy's everything up. And I think we've seen it a little bit in that game, but we didn't really get to see how bad it could be. But with this in mind, let's see how game number 2 plays out. Now, both these two characters also have some pretty telegraphed approach options. Like when you see them jump in the air, when you see them do something, you know pretty much what's coming.
I think one of the strongest things for Bowser in this matchup is that ledge play, the forward tilt. So strong against Chrom and pretty strong against Roy as well. Active for, I think, 5 frames. Very wide window to kill him for the recovery. But right here on Battlefield, we're telling a different story. Chrom, of course, very strong on the stage overall, but especially against a big body like Bowser who has trouble landing, a giant hurt box. Oh, but you know what? 3 hits from Bowser, and it's all of a sudden back to even.
That's right. Yes, special out of shields. That was another thing I forgot about. I mean, I guess they both have good special out of shield. I don't know whose is faster, but they're both utilized in a very similar fashion. Okay, back air.
Yeah, Bowser's up B quite a bit faster, by the way. I think it's 6 versus 10.
Oh, wow, yeah, that is significantly faster, yeah. I always wonder, like, when the move comes out, I'm like, man, I feel like I knew that was coming. How come I can't? Oh yes, because I'm fast. That's why. How about this?
Yeah, or your move isn't fast enough to end inside.
That too. Yeah, I blame it on the move. My fingers are fast, all right? It's my character.
Yeah, either way, we've got both characters bleeding out heavily. Wow, Alice just not ready, dropping the shell on him, ending his life. Okay, Hero off to a great start here. I mean, maybe not a great start. He's still almost dead, but taking the first stock as a guy like Bowser who can just trade and tack on so much damage. Wow, 32 for 2 moves.
I know. Oh my God, another Nair. Wow. This is what I'm talking about here. The combo potential is there. Yeah, get flamethrower. Stop playing with me. Okay. A little early on at the down to the up throw is going to do it. Not even at 200% is that enough to kill. Bowser's such a heavy guy. Yeah, put a couple more pummels in there again. Yeah, no. Might want to figure something else out.
Even with 100% rage, jeez. All right, finally going out, 235. That might be the record for all the matches that we've commentated today, Rod. I highly doubt we're going to see that be surpassed.
No, not at all. I think we had one earlier that went to about, I don't know, actually, to be real.
200, I think.
Yeah, somewhere in the 200 mark. But yeah, you're 100% right, man. Oh my goodness, you are 100% wrong for standing over a Bowser like that. We sometimes sleep on the fact that Bowser can just do just about anything he wants and catch you from up or the platform. Bowser's a big old body. Sheesh.
Yeah, you know, I think he was even slow on that up smash, and Alice flashed his shield on and then off and got caught up to that. I'm not sure. It is 7:30 in the morning, so I could just be hallucinating, but I think I saw that happen.
And I've seen this situation happen in my head a few times, man. The ledge pressure right here from Bowser is ever so dominant, man. Not even just forward air. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of flamethrower at the ledge. We've seen down tilt come out a couple times. Not enough to, like, well, that is not enough to connect, but just mistiming it ever so slightly. Oh, get bodies. Yeah, good bodies.
Oh, you're coming with me down the rabbit hole, Alice.
Wow. Alice having a bad time here.
Yeah, I mean, to make it so far, winners finals of the last chance qualifier, gets 3-0'd by Gact, now facing an 0-2 deficit to Hero. To come so close must hurt, but Alice still has a chance in the set. Just needs to clean the gameplay up. Honestly, I wouldn't blame him for switching over to Wario. I think that might be a little bit better of a matchup. I'm not sure. Chrom is just so exploitable off the stage. Maybe even Roy, just for a little bit of a safer time recovering, but I think Roy's recovery is quite bad as well. And if Hero knows the matchup, it might not work out any better.
No, but you're right. If there's ever time to switch it up, it should certainly be now. Alice is certainly on their last leg here. You are down, pretty catastrophic, no games up. And then of course, what's happened if you lose this. So, I just feel like, if you want to throw something a little different out, sprinkle a little variety, here's your chance to do it. Maybe people have written Wario off, but no Wario to be played in sight here, my friend. We're going to do our potential last one. I don't want to call it too early, but a potential last one here with Chrom. So let's get it.
Yeah, some people have written off Wario as of late, but Alice not one of them, using him as recently as today to defeat Leia. So I think, the Wario is still very much an option, but clearly it's not going to be here in the third game on Lilac Cruz. Wow. The Japanese players are getting out of Chrom's up B from the first hit to the rest of them so reliably. Just holding up and out will definitely do you some favors in that department.
Their knowledge on some of these characters, some of those weird interactions that you think most people don't really care or care to know about. The Japanese players more times than not have it kind of lapped out. Oh my God. Ain't nothing to lab about side B though. You know how that hits when it lands. Hold shields, stopping this a little too early. Up tilt. Yeah, up tilt has some distance on it.
Especially from above, man. That is such a scary move. Oh, running right into him. Okay. See Alice with the forward throw. Looking to take the stock, but man, I cannot lie to you, Rod. This set looks like it's Heroes.
Yeah, it most definitely does. I mean, and for good reason too. Alice is of course putting up a fight. It's definitely the age-old. It's the set wrapped the way it did, but it's close, Okay, oh, wait. Wasn't enough down smash that time. Feeling a little adventurous here, but uh-oh. Okay, couple nairs in a row. Right into the down smash. I'd like to see some more explosiveness here from Alice, I feel like there are things that Chrom can certainly do to Bowser, but this could just be a testament to how well Hero's playing, or just how much he knows the Chrom matchup. I mean, it makes sense, playing a big body. You should probably know all the characters inside and out that can beat you up.
And even with a big body, still consistently escaping that soaring slash, only taking the first hit in a lot of these instances, and that's just saving him so much damage. That move does 26.4 fresh. Like, getting out of those follow-up hits is actually kind of a big deal, especially when you're as heavy as Bowser and your opponent's counting on every bit of damage. Look at that. That's 3 in a row.
Oh my God. And the tummy is just not stopping here anytime soon. Only a little under 70% here. Yeah, there we go. We're climbing up here ever so slightly. Okay, I like that. Lands with Nair right into the up tilt. showcasing how easy it is to combo. Well, it's not entirely easy. You know, obviously opponent's going to block sooner or later, but when you are comboing them, how easy and effortless these combos connect on a character like Chrom.
Again, a fat 20-ish% with the fire breath at the ledge and counting. Okay, Alice air dodges to the ledge. This is his last stand. And not only is his opponent at 2 stocks, but they're 2 Bowser stocks. Those are going to last way past their welcome if he doesn't do something quick. Okay, jab to back air. I need to see something quick.
Yeah, and yeah, we got to see it, and it has to be done properly. Okay. Okay.
Great start. Great start.
Quick 50. Catches to the platform, takes away from. Yeah, he said the platform no longer belongs to you. Turn around, F smash. I knew it was coming. Oh my goodness.
He'll live. That was a Bowser exclusive right there. Heaviest character in the game. Probably the only one that could have survived that.
Easy. Oh. Okay, some red sparks. Yeah, back up on me. I see your forward air, and I raise you another one. Wait a minute.
What is going on? Oh, Alice looking to just psych him out, throw the timing off, and that forward tilt will finally do it. Alice stays alive in the set, in the tournament. One final stand.
Anything can change.
I'd imagine Alice had to dig very deep for that, because there was a lot of moments where, like, you know, another top professional player would have, you know, done something, got the false, you know, finish screen or whatever, and then been a little down on themselves. Like, dang, that was all I had to offer. That was all I had to bring. Not Alice, though. Alice had tricks up of those sleeves and was able to figure some stuff out on the fly. You know, predominantly just standing at the ledge and just, like, you know, tossing out F tilt, knowing that when you're in the corner at these percents, there's a good chance my opponent's going to try to do something to get the hell out of here. My F tilt and forward smash cover a lot of space around me. If they jump, they're in trouble. If they move forward, they're in some trouble. I think I'm okay to swing here.
Pretty incredible gameplay on that last stock, and a lot of Lilat exclusive forward smashes, it looked like, hitting Bowser from way above on some of those angles, and some Bowser exclusive survival. I mean, some of those forward smashes certainly would have killed the rest of the cast. Like, even Donkey Kong, even DDD, even K. Rool, all those guys probably died to those moves, but Bowser, just with that extra bit of longevity, however, was not enough for Hero to close it out. And here we are staring down a 4th game between these two. Alice, after losing 5 straight, to put one up like that, that's a sign of life. So I wouldn't count him out just yet. I think there's still some fight left in this player.
No, certainly not. Definitely wouldn't count anybody out right now. You know, and again, we've seen the makings of these types of scenarios before. You know, a player goes down really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, something happens, they get put on the loser side, or, you know, I guess it's LCQ. So you know what comes of this. But regardless, you know, this type of stuff happens, and it does something to a player. It just it just switches on in their head. And they're like, wait a minute, I can do this. So let's see, man. Because the Hero is not holding any punches. There's the flamethrower.
Yeah, Alice left with one final chance to do this, and already bleeding out. 92 off the bat. And oh, okay, I was gonna say, did he really get out that again? Like, it seems impossible to hit these players with the full extension of Chrom's up B.
They might be onto something out here. Their training camps might be they might be a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just labbing the stuff that, you know, people probably just don't really suspect.
Yeah, Japan, definitely a very creative region when it comes to Smash, and you see that in action throughout these games.
Okay, great patience at the ledge, catching the neutral hit up. That's something that Chrom is really good at, you know, blessed with some great footwork, blessed with some great options up close, and trying to slay this dragon here at 141%. Oh, watch yourself. I said to watch yourself. Dropping the shell on top of Alice, back down the rabbit hole you go.
That was such an incredible edge guard right there. Okay, Alice, though, swinging back, that forward tilt, such a good closer, man. Really quick move, really strong move, and a very generous hitbox. Unique to Chrom as well. Royce is pretty good as well, the sweet spot on it, but you just don't get that reliability in that overhead swing and that low swing that can 2-frame. Wow, Hero trying to close it out, trying to drift all the way out with the flying slam. Not gonna work out though.
Yeah, trying to show Alice a little malice here, but Alice is not allowing it at all. I mean, completely laps here right now. But you know, versus Bowser, I'm sure that Alice is very comfortable just because of what you get after one hit. But honestly, the same can be said for you. I mean, you've been hit more than a few times. I mean, it's been a lot here. It's been on your final stop. Lands with air, up throw, almost forward throw.
Yeah, I like that turnaround grab, knowing that Hero is probably going to try to shield as soon as the move got blocked. Either way, oh yeah, that forward, that's going to do it. Forced to drift